What's up guys, and welcome back to today's video. We are here at the Bluff Outlaws points race number 2. I got my red sweatshirt on, Swindell Speed Lab, to go along with my red factory QRC Outlaw card. Excited to get after it today. Got my new QRC hat, ready with all my swag. Got the pit meeting coming up now. Beginner box stock 250 qualifying just got over, and the track's much heavier tonight. So pit meeting coming up. We're gonna get suited up for qualifying. We got in the second group, similar to last week, and we gotta try to put down another good lap. So that's going out here soon. Excited. P3? Alrighty. P3 right now for us, rolling pretty good. So, landing second, I'm third. I'm on a new camera, by the way, that's why if this looks a little different, it wouldn't focus there. I'll show it to you. Tanner Holmes in third, my teammate Landon Brooks second quick, and the two-time champion in the open class here at Red Bluff, Tyler Seavey's quick time with an 8.48. Landon is an 8.61. I'm an 8.64. So we're fairly close. We're about a 10th off Tyler. He's a qualifying hero. He's really, really good. But a good start to the night for us. You know, we really needed something like this to boost us, especially after, you know, a little bit of a rough week 1. But now we'll see this where it puts us for the heat. Still got quite a few more cars to go. We're just gonna go watch the rest of qualifying. Hopefully we can stay in the top 6 and get those points. The teammates, we went top 3 of the top 4 in qualifying. Landon was second, I was third, and Daniel was fourth, going out super late. Great start to the night. We'll all be in different heat races. We'll be in the same dash, but I'm really happy just for the team. Overall, each of us had our struggles the first week, but we're starting strong for points race number 2.
Here we go, green flag back in the air. Good restart for Brian McGann on the bottom, pulled even with Call, but now falls back into a battle for third.
Yeah, 3-car battle for that second spot. Here comes McGann on the bottom side of the racetrack. McGann's got it. Now here comes Holmes to the inside of Call. Almost 3 wide for second. Now Tanner Holmes gets into Michael Call a little bit right there. Not too hard. Keeps on going. White flag is out.
One more time around for Jake Park up front. Tanner Holmes got to get up on the wheel if he wants to make something happen. Final time into turn number 3. Park goes to the bottom. McGann follows at the line. It's Jake Park in front of Brian McGann Jr. Your transfers out of heat race number 3.
Brian McGann, what a drive. He was the last car in qualifying. He missed the pill draw, got 1 lap in qualifying, starts 7th in this one, ends up 2nd. Great drive by the AJR there.
Alrighty, so we had a little bit of drama in our heat race, started 4th, finished 3rd, which means unfortunately we're not going to be going straight into the A main event tonight. We're going to start probably front row outside of the B next to my teammate Landon. So none of the factory carts locked in. It's tough. That's the one thing about Red Bluff. You may qualify good, but then you're behind, you know, you're in the back of that invert, and you really got to get 2 cars. And in stacked heat races like this, it's really, really tough even just to get 2 cars. I'm going to set it right there. I'm shaking just a tad bit. So anyway, I got a quick yellow early on, got into 3rd. That was a good spot to be because the bottom's really juiced up, top's a little bit slicker. And on the start, Jake Park, I think he got a little tight, kind of pushed into the 63. The 63 tried to come all the way down to the bottom of the track, and I had a run, and I was already committed. I was there. I mean, I was at least to the Nerf bar, so I had the spot, had that line. I was down there, and she tried to keep coming down and keep coming all the way to the disc.
And call, green flags back in the air, and Park kind of roughs the 63A up a little bit right there on the restart.
Well, 63A then dove to the bottom, and Tanner Holmes didn't give her any room, pushed her back up the racetrack, and took over the 2nd spot, moved Tanner Holmes into a transfer.
Here comes the A junior, Brian McGann from the last row. Now he's getting passed by the 63A of Amanda Thorson. Now Call gets into the back of Holmes right there. He gets hit by Thorson. Here comes the A junior to the inside.
Oh, well, the gloves are off in this one as...
And then we had another incident. I got into 2nd there, and the 89, same car from last week, he spun me out, tail swiped me. I don't know if it was on purpose, but I mean, kind of unacceptable, got it rolled up. But tail swiped me, so I went back to 4th, and when I half spun, nothing I could do because he spun me out, the 63 was there and we hit, but I mean, I'm parked on the track. So obviously the second incident I felt bad about. The first one, it's a part of racing. I mean, you can't take other people's lineaways and not expect them to fight for it. So B main event will be up next. Just enjoying some nice Gatorade after we made it through the lower A main events. Car's been great. Made it through the B, won that. And Daniel also transferred, and then in the dash we ran 3rd from 4th. So our car's really good. We're gonna make some more adjustments to get it just that much better. The track is starting to get a little bit abrasive, but I feel so much more relaxed and better than I did last night, or last weekend. Last weekend was rough on me, and I feel like we're way ahead of where we were, and we just had a little bit more Red Bluff Outlaw luck. A main events are going to be rolling off soon. I'm going to stay hydrated. Haven't had to do a lot of work today in the sense of, you know, coming through all the mains, but did have to run a B, and those can be stressful. So going to dial it in. It's getting abrasive like I mentioned, and hopefully everything just goes our way for the feature. All right, we're heading out for the A main event right now. It's pretty noisy here. Just got to go forward. I mean, we start 11th. Track's pretty good up top. I think it's a little bit more dominant. We got a good piece under us. We got good guys working on the cars. We got smart people working with us, and URC is just the best in the business. So hope we can go out there and perform, get a solid, consistent finish, and really bring ourselves up from where we were last week. But there's just 3 cars in the show. Hopefully we do well. So we got out of Red Bluff last night in a hurry. Had a lot to do at home today. So my mom and my younger sister Carly fly out to Washington D.C. for like their school trip. A lot of schools here on the West Coast offer that. And so Carly and a bunch of her classmates are gonna go back there and tour a bunch of the cool places and see a lot of the history of our country. So our trailer's really messy. I got out of the car for the A main event. We kind of just talked through, went back, I changed, we loaded the QRC trailer, and then my mom came by, picked me up. We headed back to the RV park, dropped the RV, and we were on our way home to Southern Oregon. 3-hour drive. My dad's a trooper as usual, and we got home about 1:44 because of the time change. And like I showed you, the trailer's messy. It got some work to do, but so they fly out tomorrow, which is probably the day, literally when you're watching this video, they'll probably be on a plane. Carly's washing her car here outside. I didn't get a chance really to talk at all about the A main event. Like I said, packed our bags, kind of got everything to go quickly because my parents really wanted to go. My mom's got a lot to do today here at the house with the family business and whatnot. But the A was kind of rough. I had to work really hard to stay out of trouble, to not get in wrecks, to fight for every position. I got trapped on the inside a lot. That's been my bad luck these first few weeks, is just getting stuck down there. The few times I did get to be on the top though, I was fast. And that's just part of Red Bluff. I had a few instances where guys would spin out in front of me. I had that happen twice, and so I think my car was a little bit damaged because after I hit the second one, which was McLean, unfortunately he got wore out. When I hit him, my car never handled the same. I'd go in the corner and the left rear would just really hike up off the ground. So that was kind of unfortunate. I just didn't get any real good Christmas gifts where I got a few spots. One time they were going to go single file, and then Jake Park's left front fell off, and then they were going to go double file, and I actually stopped, and I was like, yo, I thought we were going single file because I was going to get screwed. Being on the inside, you usually lose at least one spot to the outside car and possibly two, and luckily we changed that, so that kind of helped me. Mainly just got up to about 6th or 7th at the most. And from there on the last lap, I didn't get caught up in an instance. I got going a little too hard into the corner, was a little tight, and I just made a mistake. There were 3 wide in front of me, and I tried to push the limit just a tad, and when the car in front of me crossed the other car, it got my right front and kind of just looped me around. So that sucked, but we still came home 11th. Not a bad points night, according to my calculations, which are not 100% correct. But we're like 32 points out of the lead, and we're tied for 9th in points. So it's really close, but that's going to end this video today. Carly's got some work to do. I'm going to help her out. We'll finish unloading the trailer, the merch, and all that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this new camera, trying it out. And just back to the bull ring next week, man. It's a big up and down place. It's a roller coaster. You can go from, you know, highs to lows. So we're going to give it a go next week. Hope we can continue our success early in the night and then work on putting together a full night and win some races. See you guys on the next one. Deuces.